Welcome back to Under This Music Reviews, the only music review show that is under a desk, and today we're going to be reviewing TDF's new mixtape, Louder Than Love. This is the 5th installment in his series, I Love You, probably the most anticipated one yet. TDF is an underground producer, known for being very influential in developing the plug sound, which many popular artists such as Summers or Autumn are known for doing. Let's review. Now obviously the first thing I'm going to talk about is the production, and generally it is quite good. I just really like his signature style of being upbeat, but also quite soft, and all the little sounds in the beat, it just sounds very satisfying to listen to. Especially because nowadays in the underground, a lot of music just goes for the most distorted sound possible, a lot of bass, and a more relaxed sound is quite nice to hear. But one thing I have to say is that it does get a bit repetitive throughout the album. It's 29 songs long, and I don't think it needs to be. Now I'm going to talk about the artists that TDF has chose to put on this album, and generally I think they are good choices, and that TDF has curated this project well. Some of my standouts are Stand On 10 by OMG Keon, ZX10 by Jessa, who has been on my radar for a long time now. I definitely have to review one of his albums. Miles Per Hour by Wananeem, and Us 2 by Lil Shine and OKMar. Basically what I'm saying is that there are a lot of bangers on this album. Though because of the length of the album, some songs are going to be worse than others and there is going to be some filler. For example, the songs with Rex V2 and Pasto Flocco are just not my favourites, which kind of ties into my main issue with the album, that it's just way too long. It's over an hour long and 29 songs when it doesn't need to be, especially when the production can get a bit repetitive and the quality of the performing artists differs just a little bit too much. Generally this album is just full of bangers, but in the middle of this album it just got quite boring. I feel like if the middle section of this album was removed, I feel like the start and end are the two best parts of it for me. I feel like this album should have been around like 10 songs, maybe 15. Now I'm going to pass you on to my pal Edmund for the best song on the album. Hey, it's Edmund here. My favourite song on this album has to be Stand On 10 by OMG Keon. Thanks, Edmund. For my final score on this album, taking into account the solid production by TDF and some of the standout hits on this album, I can't give it too low of a score, but it is definitely dragged out a bit, and there's too many songs that just aren't memorable enough. So I'm feeling a decent 6.2 out of 10. So that was my review. What did you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think this album should have been shorter? Should it stay the same length? And give me more review suggestions right now this second. Thank you for watching.